Yes boys, welcome back to another episode of our Permadeath series on Surrounded. We are currently on episode 4 now. I've been doing some sort of long videos, I'd say. I normally want to keep it around the 20-minute mark, but I also don't want to sort of long it out where it's sort of mundane and sort of the same stuff. So I might try something different this episode with the editing style. Just cut out a few more bits that are a little bit more boring. Not a lot going on. So since we left off, or where we left off, was actually over by the lake. Now, since then, I have just run out of the trader. I've just refilled on some ammo, sold the stuff from our coyote backpack. I'm keeping the metal fence, obvious reasons, and the turret. So what we're going to do, we're going to head over probably to the northeast side of the map at the moment. Can I not get rid of that map markers? I can't. So we're going to head over to this town over here and see if we can clear that out, and then hopefully this episode find ourselves a car. So we're going to head over to the town over here, and also I think we're going to stop off at this mall as well and see what we can get. We're just approaching the mall. There's quite a few zombies outside, so I'm hoping we can clear them out quite easily. I also did refill on the water bottles and bits like that, so they are also replenished ever since I... Oh my god, that's a car. That is a car. Okay. Mr. Ball Dart, you are no longer. Yeah, so I bought some 5.5, and I also bought, ooh, black military pants. The swag, oh, big weapon case. Right, that is actually massive right now. So we probably, what's that, 40 slots? 10 slots. That can stay here. And I'll put the weapon box there. 2 credits, some money, 5.5, maybe rockets as well. Let me unload that ammo there. Let's get that going. Have we got any attachments on the rest that are worth taking? Not really. Let's take the guns for now. 150, especially for the MP5 is really good. We'll put a sight on there. We'll also... I can't put the MP5 mag on it because it's already holding a mag. I just want to sort out these trousers. Oh, we don't actually have anything in the military pants. I'm just going to rip them. And we'll put on our black ones. There we go. We're full kitted out now. With the black military. That's good. $40 there. Alright, that's fine. Oh, one more. Look at that. Combat roll and a half, mate. Right, let's have a look. Now that I've cleared the car park out, we've got a little area here that we're clear from. So I'm going to have a look at the skills. Now, we've got 9. So, player can parkour while falling or jumping in increased parkour speed. What's that one? Double the amount of resources from harvesting nodes. I mean, we're probably going to need that extra bag of meat from animals. Not really care. I'm going to go for the lockpick plus. That's something. Once each life when health reaches 0, 15 health will be added. Right, we'll get that once. That is good. We can pretty much get all of this. Deal more melee damage at night. That's pretty cool. Okay. We've got 4 points. I'll get the parkour one. I think if we just have the chance where we fall off a cliff or like fall off a building, or we need to escape really quickly, that makes more sense, I'd say. Now there's a few enemies in here. Whoa! My man just come down those escalators like nothing. What's that about? Let's get all these rounded up, I think. I don't want to take the acidic zombies on like with others, because I have to make sure I jump away. Oh, I've cleared all of these. Okay. Oh. Couple of. I was just checking my machete was on good health right now, because I don't know whether it would have been or not. Oh my god. That, I tell you what, why am I being so stupid right now? Honestly, what am I doing? That is just such a stupid move from me. What am I doing? Right, let's chill out. I'm going to use the 9mm, in all honesty, I think that's best bet. I'm actually not gonna piss about like that again, because that was actually way too close. Way too close. We have a load of 9mm, and I've got a 50 round mag. Why am I not using the M9? It just makes sense. Where's that crawler? The whistle is quite effective if you do just want to clear a POI dead quick. The 50 round mag gives me a lot of confidence. Well, that could be a bad thing because of what just literally happened. Now I can filter through these quite quickly. I don't think we need a terrible amount of food. We've got the lunchbox, so we might as well get it packed up if we need. Putting that on the roof. Industrial loaded pallet. Spark plug, another material. Take that. There's honestly not a lot in the mall. Like actually inside, there doesn't appear to be. That is an upgrade for that as well. Table, do you know what? I'll take a table. Considering we're actually getting stuff to make a base, I might as well take the table. And also bolt cutters, I'm going to take them because if I ever get to a locker again, I can't open it, I'm going to be very upset. Right, let's give this a go at pick locking this. How far around do we need to go? Not that far around. A bit more. Oh, this one's a very awkward one. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, that is really good. 12 credits, another, what was that, 500? 500 capsula. We'll take it. Another canned sardines, oil, post-it notes, garbage. I don't think it's worth keeping any of that. Put the tuna in there. Cloth can stack up. I don't think I've got the space to put the spark plugs in there also. God, do you know what? I love the rain on this game. It just sounds so immersive. It looks so cool as well. Right, there's that container. The special container. So that'll be the whole POI discovered at this point. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. That is sick. That is sick. Alright, so we've got this already. Obviously, which is fine. I'll happily take another mag for it. Let me leave the mag on there. We'll just make sure we take that off when we come to sell it. This is so good. Any legendary I'm going to take. I don't really know what it's going to be used for, but still. The Benelli might have just been removed. 24. What is the difference? Oh, okay. There's a lot more damage dealt with that. Let's unload the ammo in the Benelli. Let's keep the Benelli, because I presume we want to keep it. Unload the ammo on that, unload on that. Hunting scope, Valkyrie rifle. Once again, it's legendary. We're going to take it. This is a sick find. Hunting scope, we're going to take the hunting scope also. Because, why wouldn't we? AK-47, AK-15. I've never seen that before. Damn, that does a lot of damage. How much is that worth? 190 including the mag. It's worth a bit of money actually. Do you know what actually? Come to think of it. We've got more guns in here. Oh, I just realised we've got a weapons case now. I'm an absolute idiot. What a pleb. We'll get there one day. We'll get there one day, I promise. So that's fine. So we've got the special container. We've got the high loot. The rest of it... What is that? Is that... Can you drive that? It looks drivable. Right, does this take 12 gauge? It does. That is incredible. Wow. Okay, that reloads mad quick. I don't know if any of you guys just see that then. But that's reloaded incredibly fast. Alright, I'm really excited to see this, because we've got our first legendary weapon that we're actually able to use. Yeah, so we can jump off those now. That would have actually done damage to me previously. So that's interesting. Let's move out. Because we've got the car outside. I don't have a vehicle repair kit. We're going to need to raid something industrial to get that. Because this car won't last very long otherwise. We do have gas on us, which is fine. And also we can now unload this whole backpack into this car storage, which is huge. And now we can actually start stockpiling and getting a move on with things. I don't know how much... What? Oh, 20%, that's fine. Open storage. I don't think it's the biggest of storages, and I don't know if it's any different to any others. I'm not sure, but you'd imagine a larger car would have a larger storage. I mean, surely. Let's get rid of this, put all this in there. The turret and the fence can stay in there because I'm not going to be using that. Gun case, that's all good. And then we'll stack that up there. Now, I just need to fill this bad boy up. That's why I brought the jerry cans. I didn't buy them, I just brought them with me. We found them in the last episode, obviously. Okay, that'll do for fuel for now. We've still got 4, not that it matters. I quite like how it does use the jerry can. So, where are we at the moment? We're at the mall. We've already went left. Okay, there's a diner. And I think this is a safe zone. I think. I'm not entirely sure. I want to go to an industrial area first off. Let's see if we can find an industrial area so we can get this car repaired. Right, we've parked just outside the town. We've left the Jeep up the top there. Now we don't have a lot to actually waste ammo here, so we're going to have to be preservative, I think, with the ammo that we've got. We really don't have a lot. And you know what? We need another machete, because the machete's looking a bit worse for wear as well. Green Valley. Dodging these like an absolute champ. I've made that mistake a few times. Right, we'll get some gas for the car. Let's... okay, I was literally about to do a repeat of what I'd just done earlier, and that was whistle and get all of the zombies over here, and I would literally be brown red within 2 seconds. Why would I do that? And I need to keep an eye on the health of this machete, because if this starts getting pummeled, we're going to need to pull out the guns. Duffel bag, 40 slots. It's $60. It's not really worth it. Nails are good. So are those random tools. Get both of those. It's very good. Loaded pallet. Fireman's axe. I think that is going to be the swap out we're going to do right now. Do you know what? I'm going to take the shelf as well. That couldn't have come at a better time. My god. I'm telling you now, this storm is trying to do me over. Because I cannot hear footsteps behind me. The blood moon is upon us. What in the fuck is that? I mean, I've played Terraria, I know what a blood moon is. So that is no-no. That is no-no for me. Wow, it's dark. I've got my torch on. It is pitch black right now. I'm nervous, in all honesty. Do you know what? The gun's coming out. I'm not pissing about. We're not. I'm not taking the risks. The blood moon. I don't know what that entails for us. I'm gonna be real with you. I've got no idea. God, the car is so cooked. Do we go left? I'm actually kind of worried to go in town while there's a blood moon. I don't know. Are they going to tank more damage? Are they more alert? I don't know. I mean, if they do more damage, I'm cooked, mate. I'm absolutely cooked. Oh my god. What the fuck, mate? Are you... Right. Quick brief. What's he doing there, please? Me doing that James Bond style entrance into the building was not intentional by any means, but wow, that looked cool. And he just got absolutely slept on, mate. Absolutely slept on. Give me that pick lock, my friend. Okay, there's another fireman's axe there. We don't need that. Oh my god. I'm like 10 times nervous. Okay, yeah, they're rapid. They're absolutely rapid. My strength's just increased as well, which is good. Yeah, they look a lot quicker. And 122 health, is that normal? Or have they got more health now? I mean, they're not more aware. I take that back if I just said that, because that one was blind as anything. So look through the fire station. I'm hoping there's some stuff downstairs. Lunchbox again. Maybe there's a lot. Is that a large lunchbox? It's just a lunchbox. It's just a lunchbox. I'm guessing you can't get a large one. I'll be impressed if you could, because that would be pretty cool. We're getting a lot of cloth here as well. I think that's one thing the mall was really good for, to be honest. Day 6. We're looking good. We're looking good right now. But I am still so nervous. We'll take another fireman's axe, just in case, because this one's going to get battered anyway. Where are you going? Oh, there's a few of them. Okay. She's saying that if it's day 7, or sorry, day 6, if it's a new day, wow, I absolutely just owned that guy. 102 melee damage, damn. Surely the Blood Moon is now finished, though. Then again, a notification for it to come up. I didn't get a notification for it to go down, so let's wait until that comes out before we start acting a little bit more lively. I'm just a little bit nervous, to be honest. Oh my god. That growl from that boss there is terrifying. Jesus. Mr. Weaver. You're still chilling. Okay. We're all good at the moment. It seems to be quite quiet on the left-hand side, the southern side of this POI. A couple of zombies just hanging around here. The sprinter is the one that's going to scare the absolute living daylights out of me right now. I'm going to come up behind you. I wish there was like a finishing move you could do. Oh my god. He needs to add that. Survivor, if you're watching this, which you're probably not, mate, put that in. That'd be so good. Finishing move that does like double the damage. Is that? I'm more than certain I just overlooked a special crate. Oh my god. Sweet. Alright, there's a special crate here. So that'll be, I'm guessing, if I check the UI on the map now, another 9mm mag can opener. Water bottles. There we go. Look, I can take that and then I can just completely replenish the water bottles without even filling them up. Let's have a look at the map. So we've got one special container and then wandering clothing. What? Ammunition, rope, ornaments. Okay. Special container. We're about to tick that off the list. And then obviously we've got the boss in the middle of town. What a weird, peculiar place to have a abandoned crate. Damn. Right, this is good. We're getting more and more of the legendary equipment. Oh my god, level 2 card. Holy crap. Right, that's sick. There's 2 of them as well. We can write that key card in there. Right, I've never done a key card room ever, so I don't know what to expect with that. But that is way further down the line for me, because you think I'm trying that now? Not a chance. 48 rounds. A lot of guns. There's just so many guns. 5 MREs are big. We've actually got like a good surplus of food right now. Tactical light. Colonel's Revenge rifle. Okay, I just didn't know whether I had that or not. But obviously, it's not the one that I've got. Weapons case as well. We'll take that because now I can store that within that, and then we can just keep more guns, which is incredible. 4 guns in there on the go. Look at that. Nice. We've got another amount of 5.5 from that as well. That's good. 121 we're looking now. And then these aren't really worth a lot. 100 each. I mean, I can't put that on there either. Where is that gun actually? Let me put... Oh, there was never an M249. There was just M249. Box magazine. Odd. Okay. Cool. So we found that. I think what we'll do, we'll just go for the boss now. Because... Where did I just do that? Oh. Still be stealth with that. So look in the vehicle rack. Random can really be popping, to be fair. Like the actual random loot table. Like sometimes you can find some ridiculous stuff. I just need industrial, but I've checked those new construction houses already as we come in, and there just wasn't anything really. Right, we're going to try the Terminator out here, and if not, we're going to run like a little bitch. Damn. Wow, he got close. He did get close, don't get me wrong, but like, we was in control. I'll be preservative of the ammo that we've got. I mean, I'm still using the muffler, not that it matters. Just doing very base damage here. I mean, all the zombies in this POI have just decided to come out and play. We also don't have any more ammo for the 9mm, so we're going to have to melee a couple of these bad boys. I think we've cleared out the majority. We should be alright to just do the rest of them in with just the melee, making sure that our... Ooh, he almost got one slicing on me. It's the... Oh my god, it's the crawlers that just do my head in. As you can see, constantly do my head in. Right, we've actually got a broken bone as well that you can see in the bottom left. Tell me, I don't understand how. We've got broken bone, but I've just managed to do a barrel roll. Let's get it. Let's have a look through these. Anything I could do with some ammo, because I just used an absolute ton. There we go, there's 9 back. I'll take the 9 recouped on that. We'll consume that as well. Let's get a splint. I think we've got some makeshift ones, actually. I don't want to use one of the good ones. There we go. I think they should do something with that as well. Maybe balance it out, because I think that shouldn't do it permanently, maybe. Maybe it makes you limp instead of just fully getting rid of the broken bone. Maybe there is. Maybe there's 2 separate ones, I'm not sure. But I seem to be able to just use a makeshift one that's cheaper. You are still moving. Are you coming back to life? Maybe I need to do the double tap from Zombieland. Right. The boss loot. Here we go. Mr. Weaver. Wow. That is arse. $91. 21 7.62. I mean, I'm not going to say no to that. That is also 7.62. That is terrible. That is absolutely shocking. Like the MP5, yes, nice. I mean, there's another drum mag there for the for 5.56. That is terrible. Why is the loot so arse? I don't really need anything else from this POI, so I'm gonna head off. We just need to get this car repaired, if I'm honest, and we also need ammo. But then again, is there anywhere in here that's gonna have ammo? Because a lot of this looks residential, and I think it's gonna be few and far between what we actually need. So we'll head back to the car and we'll head out to another POI. Now, I did spot this burning car here also, which is very, very good. Utility truck. Now, is that a bigger storage than this? I don't think so. Mind you, I'm going to take it. I mean, the health is slightly less. We've got an incredible amount of fuel because we just found some more there. So I'm going to take this just because it looks more badass, to be honest. And that back bit there, I don't even know if there's customization on cars in this, but how cool would it be just to have a gun on the back of there? Like a massive turret. Right, let's empty this out. I found some rocks as well. We'll do a little change over the cars and I'll be back with you. We want to look for a place to settle down now, I think. And we're going to need tents, obviously, for the main storage for what we've got. And I recall there being a sort of construction site that is sort of laid back from the road where we could maybe make a settlement. We've just come across our first little settlement here, I think. There's some friendly scavengers. Wait, they got a dog! That's very cool. Oh, the Wandering Trader. Right, what have you got for me? Do you know what, actually? This is perfect. So he's got $500 odd, and do you know what he can do? He can buy all of the stuff off of us, because now we can offload all of this, and we won't have to go back to the trader for a little while, or at least we can offload a decent amount of it. Let's see what he'll buy off of us. Taking a lot of guns there. I can also buy some stuff off of him, obviously. to sort of balance it out and convert it into the cash or what we need, the items we need. I could do with some more 5.5, so I'm going to buy some 5.5 off of him. Can I buy 100? I can. Wow, that's very good. So I pretty much just... Okay, I just gave him so much money. He is absolutely laughing at me right now. Sort that out. That needs to go in there. Ammo needs to go in there. Makeshift muffler, that's fine. So he's got enough money now to buy the rest of it off us. So this is perfect. Look at this. This is peak efficiency right now. And then let me empty the car out. Whoa, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Let me empty this out. For all of the stuff. Hunting scope, we're going to keep that. Rocks we're going to keep. Metal fence we're going to keep. And obviously we're going to keep this as well. Do you know what? The body armor, I'm not going to take. I think I'm just... I need to stop hoarding stuff that realistically I'm not going to, like, continue with. So, we'll get rid of that. There we go. We've really cleaned up on all of this. Unload the ammo out of that. Wow, I was about to get rid of that. I'll keep the mag, because we might need that in the future as well. And there we are. We've just cleared out everything. Replenished some ammo as well. We are in really good shape right now, actually, to carry on with what we're doing. And I'll tell you what I will do. I will put that 5.5 ammo in the other mag. There we go, condensing everything down. The rest of this looks good. We're all cleared out. He's got $333 left, which isn't a lot, obviously. But we will just restock on some ammo. I wish there was a max buy now, where like it would only buy what you could afford. That would really help. So we're all good there. $724 left. We've got all the ammo we need. The rest of the stuff that he's got, we don't need any of it really. We've got 2 kitey backpacks. We're pretty level with that. Cool. Right. Let's continue on. I'm just pulling over. We're just on our way down the southern side of the map. We've actually just come across an abandoned camp. Now, I want to have a look at this because this could have some good stuff for us. So, we're going to do that right now. And I'm not going to take any chances. We're just going to clear these out nice and quick with the old XM250. And hope that they give us a recoup in our costs right now. There's a lot of them, bloody hell. First little event though, it looks quite cool. It's just like a little settlement on the side where there just seems to be quite a few zombies to clear out, all things considered. Weapons jamming, all sorts. Right, come on. Okay, ammo cache at the back there. That is exactly what we want to see, to be honest. Because I've just used an absolute ton of ammo there. Okay, hopefully these guys have got something on them. Painkillers. That's good. Not a bad start. Okay, the wrong ammo we need. 16 of it, might I add. Let's have a look. Military crates. Okay, this is big. Now, it's raining again, as you can tell. I think the rain in this game needs to really be calmed down. Don't get me wrong, I like it, but it's constant, it feels like. Hazmat protector, 7% on that, that's fine. More body armor. Now, that is really good, the military plate carrier, and I think we're actually going to have to take that. So, we're going to lose a bit of storage here. Unfortunately, it's not something I particularly want to be doing, but I think it's something that needs to be done. So you can only carry certain items as well in that, but it's definitely worth it because this has got what 16% armor protection. We're currently on 3. It's just I can't risk that because if we get shot at by one of the coyotes, we're gonna be insta killed, and I don't want to take that chance, to be honest. Okay, we've upgraded. We've got a military plate carrier now. We're looking more endgame-esque, I guess. We've got a lot more stuff than what we first started with, put it that way. Now, I've had to move that because the military plate carrier won't carry anything else. Now, I keep opening this thinking, oh yeah, it's going to go straight in. It never does. So I need to make sure that I drag this in. And just condense as much as we can because we're looking a little bit full right now. Scrap motor's looking good. We've got quite a few more round here of storage to go through. Ammo crate, speed loader, reloading skill. Nice, we'll take that. More 7.62. I mean, Jesus, if we decide we want to use a 7.62 gun, we are absolutely loaded with it right now. Ammo, face mask, and another med crate. Wow, that's big. Okay, let's have a look at that. XP multiplier. Thank God the rain's calmed down. Honestly, I can actually not even hear myself think. There is some balancing need to be done about the audio in this game. Sometimes it's very, very loud, and other times it's not. It's just very odd. Right, I didn't say I've looted that, but I have. I've already went through this, even though that says I haven't. That I went through. Okay, cool. Right, to be fair, we'll keep that in mind. Those events, pretty decent, if I'm completely honest with you. Pretty decent events. I like that. We've just approached a POI here. Now, this looks very nice. I'll be honest, it looks very good. Let's have a look. It's just got very dark as well. We're just switching over to the next night cycle, I think. Let's have a look. There was another zombie that I just killed. Anyway, this here, I don't know what it is, but this is looking very nice. Oh, some more zombies. Roadside industrial building. Well, that is very good. Right, okay. Oh dear, I've got no ammo in that. I've got no ammo left in my 5.5. That's not good. Okay. Let's have a look at that. I've actually got my flashlight on the bloody XM10. Let me turn that off. How do I even turn that off? K? Ah, okay. It's K. We are learning. We are still in the learning phase. A few zombies have heard the shots and are coming to see what's going on. Not a lot, mate, other than the fact that you're now dead. Right, rags. Now, I don't know how we make a base and make it spawn-proof, so I might have to look that up to make sure that no zombies respawn in this area. Now, I did see there is obviously a few things that we've got in our inventory right now that does block spawns. What that will do, I don't know. But we'll have a little look. Okay, that is literally what we've been looking for this entire time. And I've finally found it. So now I can actually repair this car and have a little bit more confidence in the fact that it's not just going to break, which is fantastic. Let's get that repaired. 14 it was on. I hit a couple of zombies on the road here, so I'm glad that we found this because this was looking a little bit dire. Cool. 77, not exactly what we want, but it's better than what it was. So let's have a look in here. Okay, so we've got a nice little room down the bottom here. Loads of storage up top, and also a gym. Okay. Get a little pump. Get a little pump going. This looks pretty nice, actually. I like this. I'm liking this a lot, to be fair. There's a few holes in the fence that we can obviously sort out. Perfect. Small generator and some spark plugs. Look at this. Do you know what? I think this is what we're going to call home. I think we are going to call this home. This looks very nice up here. Okay. Let's get set up and let's see what we can do with this little area that we've now got. Oh, we have light. That is amazing. Right. Let's get this place down. In all honesty, don't really know what this does. Let's see what I need to do here. Reset snap building to ground. Shift Q. I mean, how weird. Can I not just get... Can I not get this up perfectly what I need? I don't know. Are you gonna... Oh, I can. I can spin it. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, cool. And then I shift it down to go in the floor. And place. Sick. Right. Doesn't do anything. Still looks cool. I mean, come on. Schedule 1's even got some bits where you can put it on. That'd be so cool if you could do that. Let's get this place down. Oh, our tools to go down now. Tools cabinet. Where's the best place? I just want to make sure that's cool. That's cool. So we can now have like a little area here where we've got all of our bits that we want. Table. I mean, I'll place it down just for the aesthetic, I think. What I could do actually, in actual fact, if I just move... See, the boxes are blocking a little bit of the light here. So this corner of this room is just dark as anything. So let me get the table maybe in this corner here, and I can pop a chair with this as well. We can have like a little sitting area. Let's move this, and let's pop that there. Oh, that's so much better. That is so much better. Okay, cool. We've got all this going. Now, I don't know whether we've got any more stuff, but I think we can offload some bits. So the tools cabinet can take all of this cloth and all of the materials. I will keep the cloth on me because that is obviously something that we're going to need constantly. But saying that, we have a lot of bandages, so I can't see us necessarily going through them, and also a lot of rags, but then we need cloth to be able to craft more, so we'll keep that on us. We'll take a stack with us, so any surplus we'll put it back in there. We'll get rid of all of these. We'll do some inventory management, and then what I'll do, I'll get back to you guys in just a little bit. Right, I'm just going through what we need. Now, I think the first thing will be a crafting workbench that also, weirdly enough, blocks spawns, because as you can see, we're quite far away from the trader or the valley safe zone. Now, there is obviously some others. That is a marker from earlier. I'll get rid of that. And now, actually, what I'll do, I can make this our home. So we'll pop a marker here. There we go. That is now our settlement. So we can see that on the map. I've already made it now. It's too late. I can't make it. Can't make a change apparently. So we are quite far away. Oh, there's airdrops as well. There's a lot of events going on the map. We need to start knocking these off actually. There's a crap. Ooh, that could be very good. But to be fair, the abandoned camps are obviously very easy to do, so we could do that. It's just a very far away from the trader is where we are, but it is what it is. I'm liking this area. I like what we're at the moment. So anyway, what I was saying is we need to get the crafting workbench. Now we've got the scrap metal, we've got the nails, we just need wooden logs. So I'm going to go cut down some trees and we're going to get this crafting workbench established in our home. How many we got there? 29. That is enough. I don't want to get too carried away because I don't know how much damage that's doing to our axe. Not a lot. I think it's just general. When you're hitting a zombie, it's the same thing. So at least we've got a place where we can come in and take shelter now. That's amazing. Right, can we craft with the stuff that's in this? We can't, can we? So I'm going to need to make sure it's on my person to be able to do this craft. Now, let's craft that. Craft item dropped. Okay, that's not good, is it? Not enough space. Jesus, how big is this thing? That is what she said right there, my boys. Let me put the scrap metal away. And all of those bits, so we can free up a bit more storage. Pop all those in there. Marathon run, apparently. Keep that there. Oh, it's not even that big. Okay, cool. And that's also what she said. Let's get this in the corner. Now, I want to make sure we've got all the space we can get. So, we can obviously move it, which is what I like. So, we'll pop this down in the corner. Cool. Okay, cool. We've got a crafting workbench now. So now we can craft everything that we could craft at the trader, which is fantastic. Now, the next thing is probably a disassembly workbench. So that is why I've been stockpiling all of these bullets. Because we want to now... Construction workbench. Okay. Maybe we want to do that, actually. Maybe we want to do that. Have we got 5 nails? We've got 4. Can you craft nails? You can craft nails with those. Amazing. Right. We're going to get all of the workbenches that we need because I think this will be very beneficial for us. So what else did you need? Wood. I've got wood on me. Got wood? Of course I do. Let's have a look. What do we need? Construction workbench. I can craft it. The wood is there. I'm blind as a bat. Cool. Now we've got a construction workbench as well. Let's get it. Alright, let's put this over here. I don't know, obviously, I want to just keep these separate because I don't know how it works with the vicinity and stuff, so I'd rather just make sure they're not near each other, somewhat. What can we craft? Wow, we can craft loads. What the hell? Wooden gate. Garage door. Okay, we have just found a load of stuff that I didn't even know was in this game. Turret. Damn, that is expensive. We have a turret gun. Military supply crate, ammo crate, military crate. Jesus, okay, there's loads. Watchtowers, that'd be cool to have. Deer head. Where you get a deer head from? Probably a deer. Would be a clue. Small concrete wall. Okay, there's loads of stuff that we can get now. Base marker as well. We could craft that. We could craft that, but I don't really know what that does. The storage is more what I'm looking for. So, one storage crate, 50 slots. What's this? It's just cost different. What? What is the difference? One's one less, but it's cheaper. Okay, interesting. What we'll do, make some more nails. We've got some scrap metal. We've still got a decent amount actually. I've got 14 on me here, and I think we've still got a lot in here as well. Okay, never mind. That is all the scrap metal we've got. Really? Am I blind? Ah, 29. Cool. I knew there was some more hiding somewhere, but I didn't know where it was. So we've got 13 planks of wood as well, which, I mean, we've got abundance of anyway. We can go outside and get that. So it's 5 for 2 for planks. Okay. And then we want some storage, because otherwise we're going to have nowhere to put stuff. And it is pretty cheap to do that. So we'll get a storage crate, is what I'm thinking. A clothing cupboard. That's only going to be able to put clothes. A wooden door, more nails. Right, we need more wood. Let's go grab some more wood and let's go back to the crafting table. Got some wood. 50, what's that? 66? Yeah, 66 logs, which I can now make into planks. Now, I don't know how many I need, but I'll use 40. 16. Okay, oh, okay, crafts 2, doesn't it? So that's 16 planks of wood. We can now craft quite a bit now. Now, a wooden door would be good, actually, because we don't have anything downstairs currently. Now, I don't really know what the difference is between a wooden door and a metal door, whether it makes that much of a difference, I don't know. We also need some of that, so I think what we'll do, we'll get a wooden door, because at the moment I don't feel very safe. So we're going to craft one wooden door, and now we're going to craft a weapon storage crate, which is perfect, because that's exactly the amount that we need. Okay, and now we are going to pop this crate. Where do we want it? Do you know what we're going to do? We're just going to pop it on the side of the stairs, I think. Boom. There we go. Cool. Right, that is beautiful. Now we've got a place where we can store our guns. So HK416 I'm going to keep. So that's going to stay in storage. The rest of the stuff that I'm obviously going to sell, I'm just going to keep on me. We're going to keep a fireman's axe in there. The rest of this can obviously go into materials. So we'll keep all of our building mats at the bottom. Crafting, anything like scrap metal and stuff that can go there, that's fine. And then wooden door, I need to place that down. That is also fine. Weapons case. We've got another weapons case in here. I'm going to lob those in there. Cool. We're looking good, to be fair. Now, we've got 4 jerry cans on us, so we can't take any more of those. Really, I don't want to take any more of those. So we'll stack them to 4. We'll get them to 5. We'll leave 1 here, which is fine. This mag I want to take for obvious reasons, and the rest of this legendary stuff we can get away because we don't really need it. Anything that's going to be like sold pretty instantly we'll keep on us, but the legendary stuff, obviously, where we haven't found everything that we need for the legendary stuff, there is not really a point, because we're going to end up using these attachments sooner or later, so I may as well keep them. Anything legendary, we'll stockpile, obviously. The rest of this looks fine. There's just a little bit more logs in my inventory, which you can get rid of, 26 there. And now we can place this door. I just realised there's 2 places, but the one that we're most worried about is probably this down here. Ah, it doesn't fit. That might be a problem, but it works. We're going to have it. Wow, it's raining like mad. Right, we're going to have that. It doesn't fit, okay? Leave it out. It's fine. It will work for now, I think. Yeah, cool. Right, we're in the shelter. We are in cover, which is what we want. And this is just perfect. Right, cool. We've got a foothold. We've got a little base where we can now call home. Come back to, store our loot, do everything else we need to do. The turret gun can also get in here. There is not a lot of storage, obviously, but, you know, for now, I'm quite happy with this. We've freed up so much space as well. The hunting scope I'm definitely going to keep here. We've got a lot of other random stuff, flare rounds as well we can get rid of when we go to a trader next. But yeah, we've cleared up a lot of storage here, and we've only made one storage crate. I think where this obviously is quite a cheap option, it does hold 50. It doesn't, you can't stack it, so obviously the storage crate's probably better because you can sort of stack them like that, and that would make more sense. How much is it for the metal fences? So we just need the one more to cover at the back. Okay, so I think for now we'll be fine. We need to get some more scrap metal, and mate, that would be so big. Shipping container fits in a backpack. Ah, okay. Little pun probably, because I don't know how it does. Tent cover. I think getting some tents would be good as well. We just need to go for another loot really, and now we're down this side of the map. We can start sort of having a look down this southern coast and maybe head over to the airfield. Okay. I think we're all good for now. Let's head out and let's see if we can't sort out this infestation in this town next to us. I'm also obviously trying to stay aware. We don't have Skillworks, vehicle repair kits, medical ornaments. Okay, we're not going to find anything we need pretty much. But basically what I was going to say is, now I can hear myself from the rain, we need scrap metal and we also need bullets because we have no bullets left at all. So just guns will be nice. What is that? Backstreet Dweller. 2,100 health. And we've got the exterminator on us. I just don't want to pick a fight with everything known to man, because as you can probably tell, there's a lot of fucking zombies around here. Hey, another acidic one. I don't want you getting too close when I'm not prepared for you. Jesus, where's this guy come from? Fireman. I'm sorry I robbed your axe, mate. You've been murdered with it now. Oh my god, sprinter. Okay, this, I don't know what's happening, but we seem to just be, this is very manageable right now. Very manageable. Okay, the zombies I can hear, I'm pretty sure, are up on this bridge here. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Sort these crawlers out. This one's a acidic one. Just dive away from that. I'm on the ground. I don't really know. They just seem to be coming out of nowhere, these ones. Unless they're just constantly hiding in every small area known to man. Alright. We made it to the tents. Now there is quite a few zombies still about. But we'll make our way through. And we'll hopefully find what we're looking for, which is just ammo really, so we can take on the boss and actually clear the POI out properly. Now, is this going to be military clothing? Of course it's not. We've got a scarf. That is what I was trying to say earlier. It's not what I was trying to say, which I think was like a schmuck. But now we've got a scarf. Look at us, we look like fucking Red Riding Hood, mate, with our little red scarf on. I think that one on the right is just pathfinding its way towards me. I can hear it. Tape is good. Cigarettes are just useless anyway. See, look, a sneak attack ability. How cool would that be? Maybe it does do more damage. I don't know. Whoa, where have all them just come from? Some medical beds in there. Is that... Can you loot that? I don't think so. Where have all those zombies just come from? I do not remember seeing them. That ammo crate had every piece of ammo in that we just didn't need as well, which is so infuriating. 9, okay, that's pretty good, and the scrap metal's good as well. Cool. I'll take that. I'll take that. There's more ammo in here. Perfect. Give me 5.56. Give me 5.56, please. I hate this game so much. I mean, the 12 gauge is nice, obviously, because it's the only other gun that we've actually got, but the 5.56 would have been better. So we're going to clear this infestation out, I think, is what we're going to do. This is secondary infestation. A couple of more zombies around here. Clear these up. Yeah. Right, let's give this a go. So we've got no... Oh, right. Do I want to try this without the 5.5? Do you know what? Screw it. Let's give it a go. Let's get the Molotovs on the go. Let's have a look around here. What's around here? We're fully loaded. We've got the exterminator ready. There is still quite a few zombies over here that we're going to get coming over to us. I don't know, maybe... Okay, yeah, there's still just some hiding around every corner, apparently, which is definitely not going to help. And it might end up being our downfall, to be fair. So, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to clear out all these zombies on the road here, because they're going to come over. The second I shoot one bullet, they're going to be over in a flash. We'll just clear all these out. I don't think I actually got these... Ooh. Okay, they come over with the acidic zombie explosion. Thank God he got stuck on that pile there. That makes it a lot easier. Oh my God. Okay, spoke too soon. Chill out. Chill out, chill out, chill out. Yeah, the 5.56 is what I'm worried about, because the crowd control is going to be a slight problem. I do have... Okay, actually, saying that, I've just come up with an idea. So, the 5.56... Okay, this also plays into my plan. So the 5.56 we obviously don't have, right? So it's pointless holding it in our main hand. Let's put that into our weapons crate. What's that? Oh, I'm using nothing apparently. If anyone just see that, I just punched that zombie in the face. That's good. Right, I want the hunting rifle, is what I was trying to say. Because now what I can do, I can pick these off from far, and we have loads of hunting rifle ammo, which I'm really not fussed about using. Because obviously that's why we've got it, is to use it. So I think this is the plan of action to take this out. Oh, that is huge. 3 metal fences is so big. So big. Now, yeah, I'm maybe overthinking it, but I don't think I am. So we're going to get the Molotovs on this, first off, to get that cooking up nicely without actually doing any damage to it. That's nice. That's burning away. Now we've just got to keep an eye out now for when zombies spawn in like this. Oh my God. Oh my God, they're going that way. Okay, let's back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. Get some distance between us and them. And there's a good chunk of damage done to it. And we'll just pick it off like we done last time, bit by bit. And these, we can use the ammo that we've been stockpiling for ages, which is perfect. I really do like the hunting rifle. Oh, 25. Are you serious right now? 25. 12 gauge, that is massive. Right, the hunting rifle's seriously good. I think 18. Wow. Okay, this is perfect. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't close the gap on me like that. Yeah. Quick scope, boy. And you. I'll tell you what, we'll do a little trick shotgun on this one. Ah, you just... Honestly, you might have to just get on my level, to be fair. You might have to get on my level. Because this is just insane. Oh, okay. I appear to be pulling more zombies over than what I need to. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Die? Jesus Christ. Okay. Maybe I was taking the piss. Just ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. We'll calm down. We'll calm down. Right. We're getting a lot of ammo from these. Really good. Really, really good. Yeah, I was going too far over. I had a feeling they were going to come over actually, because I was shooting and I was running over here and I see them over by the bus and I was like, ooh, these guys probably are going to want a little bit of this, aren't they? And lo and behold, they are. I mean, the hunting rifle ain't exactly the quietest thing in the world, is it? So, this is good. I might actually have to start using the hunting rifle again. It is sort of either this or the shotgun. Don't get me wrong, the Terminator, I haven't really used it a terrible amount. It might be more of a boss gun, but for single targets, hunting rifle, definitely up there for me. Big time. Let's have a little look. Oh, we've got some more 9mm. We'll get that loaded up. So we've got the 50 there, for insurance purposes. And let's see how much is left on this. Not a lot. We'll shotgun this. That deals so much damage to infestations. Wow. Now, was that all of the undead that come out there? Or is there going to be another wave of them? I just want to give it a sec. I don't know how quickly they come out, but I think they would have come out by now. I'm just making sure I'm loaded up and everything as well. I'm reloaded. Cool. Right, let's have a little look at what this infestation's got for us. Okay. Alice backpack. A water canteen. I'm just going to drink that and throw the canteen away. FM foul bullets, which are just 7.62. I'm not going to take that. Radiation filter's good. They stack as well. That's perfect. Survival bag is 120. That is very good. So we can take that, and we can also... Can I not fit the Alice backpack in? Is that the second largest backpack in the game? I think it might be. Okay, cool. That's fine. We'll take the Alice backpack. That's all good. And I think what we'll do now, we'll start heading into defeat the boss, because I think we're in very good stead right now. We've got a lot of 12 gauge to unload into his face. So let's head over there, and we'll start clearing out the main part of this POI.